So they keep on talking about all this power that Puff had, right? Like, you gotta understand the position of power that Puff was in, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, um, that's bogus. Cause if you know you don't want to be at the party, can't nobody force you to stay at the party. And if you already, okay, it's like this. It's like this. If you hear about a girl in the hood, right, that all she do is go down and have fellatio, perform fellatio on dudes in the hood. Like she don't even have sex with them. She just go down, bob her, boom. And then you meet her, run up on her, get her to the crib, she bob you. Now she talking about, hey, I want you to be my dude. Now you like, man, you got me twisted. I can't be your dude. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can come over and bob me up whenever you got free time or whatever. But nah, we not about to do that. It's like she wants to be your girl after she done 25 dudes in Montbello. You know what I'm saying? And she cut to you 26, and she like, oh, I love you more than everybody else. Nah, we ain't gonna play that, baby. You know what I mean? Right? So, hold on, y'all. Put that right there. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is like when you know something is what it is, right? You know what it is. You heard about it and you know about it through word of mouth, right? Um, they used to say back in the days when we was growing up, because they said, you know, you want to hide something from a black, you know what I'm saying, put it in the book, because we was beaten for reading and all that. So I don't know, I guess that was put in our minds not to read and not to gain different knowledge, other than someone reading for us and telling us what this book says or entails. um, but we have to man, we have to think back and, you know, like when the old school said the quickest way you want something to spread is tell a nigga, because they talk a lot, so it's gonna spread like that. But by the time the story get to the 10th person, it's done changed. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat slightly, people put something in, take something out, whatever. But the point is, the story came from truth, right? Okay, so you hear about all these Puff Daddy parties. You hear that dude is bisexual, cause somebody gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to be talking about African Bambaataa too. That he had boy toys back in the days. You know what I'm saying? The head. You know what I'm saying? Soul Sonic Force. You know what I'm saying? So like Big Bambaataa had little boy toys. You know, so it's like, all right, now check this out. If you seen this and you know this, and you choose to still join or associate or affiliate with that, then I mean, I can't feel sorry for you and say you're a victim, because actually it's free will. God gave you free will, so you chose to go over there. You chose, like you know, it's I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like somebody like on Real Talk, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like Scarface, somebody like Willie D. You I ain't never seen Scarface or Willie D or Pimp C or Bun B around none of them Puff Daddy parties. I never seen nothing, no footage of them in any of Puff Daddy's parties. Now, if you have footage of any of them around or in Puff Daddy's parties, then I ain't seen Ice Cube, none of them. And if they did, they probably didn't take nothing to drink because they knew it was drugged, or they probably didn't take no. They probably had their own bud, their own drink or whatever. They probably didn't take nothing because they knew the ropes. And then at 10 o'clock, they was like, all right, I'm gone. And they got up out of there. Like if they did go, but the people that stayed around and drinking, man, that stuff ain't true. It's okay, cool. And the next thing you know, somebody in there, violating you, and like you getting raped in prison or something. And now it's like, somebody else videotaping it, and then people was going, man, what happened right here? And then now you looking suspect. So and before you want that video to come out, you gonna be like, all right, man, I'll do whatever. It's like what the? It's like you get so much power, so much money in your own world. You get $1 million. Now $1 million, you allow your flesh to take over. You allow your greed to take over, and you go out and you have sex with 300 women, right? Say in let's just say in 1 year you have sex with 100 women, and then the next year 100, and the next year. So in 3 years you made love and had sex with 300 different females, right? We talking about the whole nine, intercourse and everything, right? Now then, your 4th year, you know that the females is easy because they want the fame, right? So they already sold they soul. They listen. In the Bible, they say the woman listened to the snake, to the serpent. You got to be a dumb mug to listen to something crawling on his belly, and you done heard the voice of God, but you ain't see him. So that should let you know his power right there. Where I can't even see his face because he's too powerful. If I see his face, he'll die. But I'm still gonna listen to a snake. So I'm just saying, real or not, it come from the Bible. So you thinking like, whoa, the female is gonna be the way that they're gonna come through, right? The way that the evil's gonna come through. So everybody follows the female to impress her or whatever, And you gotta think about that, You get the power, really, the money, power, and respect and fame, following, trying to get somebody, and then all of a sudden, you got so much, you done made so many people bow down and punk down and do whatever, that you start having these thoughts in your mind where I want to do something a little different, a little crazier, and then so now you want to take a straight man. Now you actually turn into the devil because you want to take a straight man and see how much abuse he'll take in order to get fame and not really, and a little bit of success, because it don't even really be real success unless you getting paid to get pounded, nigga. Or whatever, like you gotta be getting paid for real to keep getting your money and you gotta write contract. The contract is right and all that because you in affiliation with them. So they're all in the bed together. That's the crazy part. So they say, okay, well now I'm tired of dealing with these females because they'll do anything. They listen to the snake, so they'll let you do whatever, pee on them, doo-doo on them, whatever, they'll sell they so, and then they'll come back later on and say, oh, he did this to me. You went to R. Kelly's house and you know that R. Kelly married Aaliyah when she was underage, so then whatever happened, or then people brought their kids to R. Kelly, man, come on, man, whatever. Man, come on, man, whatever. That's crazy. You heard the stories, but you still go over there. So when you choose to go on and step into something, you're not a victim, you're a willing participant. Ain't no way in the world I'd have gave Puff Daddy my damn son or daughter at no 13, 14, 10, 9, 8, 7, whatever. Ain't no way. We gonna all come together, lawyers and everything, and we're gonna stay away from that part right there, because I was tripping. They was like, he got so much power, and I was like, he didn't have no power. Them fools was cowards. You sitting there mixing, and this nigga come up and grab your ass, and then you just look at him. Yeah, you accepting that. That means that's what you want, you know. That nigga grind up on you, and you sitting there like, oh, it's cool, you know. It's cool. Nah, you know, he grind up on you. You nigga, oh no, nigga, the fuck, you know. Back your ass up, you know. Should have been your natural reaction, but you freeze up and you go, oh man, what? It's like, wait a minute, hold on. And you supposed to be some thug from the hood, or a man from the hood or whatever. Now all of a sudden this fool is molesting you in here, and then now you on tape, and now they done really, you done went 100 feet deep in the rabbit hole and you can't get out. Man, that's not a victim, homie. That's you was chasing the devil. The devil, your flesh. Really, people can't blame the devil. Okay, let's get right here first real quick. You can't blame the devil for your actions, the actions that your flesh caused. The greed of your flesh, okay? You a strange mix of truth on one side and falsehood on the other side. Your flesh is falsehood because it craves stuff. That's why we smoke cigarettes and drink it. We gotta have sex. We smoke weed, and you know, we drink alcohol, and we cuss people out, and we get angry. All that is flesh. Flesh is desiring to want everything, to feel everything, right? But the spirit is your other half, your higher self. Now your spirit is what is going to keep you in connection with the Creator, and that's who's supposed to be leading this vessel, but it does not, because we've allowed everything outside of the vessel. We want everything outside of the vessel. The vessel is God. So, because you God-like, you made in His image. You don't want to connect with the God in you, so you can connect with the God, the Creator. So you want everything that they're showing you on TV. You want everything in the stores. You want, you know, the flesh, right? So people be like, oh, the devil, man, the devil made me do it. Nah, it was your flesh. You was chasing. You seen somebody with a Lamborghini, and you said, oh, who is that? Oh, this is T.Y. Loco. This is T.Y. Loco, and I just dropped my album, and now he's on there, and they done paid him like, you know what I'm saying? He got like a stack of cash. So it's probably like 100 G's, right? You know what I'm saying? He got like a couple stacks, right? And he got 100 G's and he flossing. But what he ain't showing y'all is what happened to him, what just happened to him, and how did he get all that money? And they degraded him, dehumanized him, took his manhood. And it's the parents' fault for not educating their children and say, nah, if you're gonna go do that, then you do that, you get this, you get your money, and you do your thing, and you don't get involved with it. That way you stay solo, you stay independent. That way you don't gotta get involved with none of that. You know, they could pay you $800,000 off the top. You can make $800,000 in 2 years. So wait the 2-3 years and get all your money instead of dealing with them. Now the parents don't teach them that, so they say, how much you gonna pay me? Yeah, and you got this chain, and you got this ring, and oh yeah, okay, cool. So you basically sign and give you $1 million, but the government take 200, so that's 800,000, and then boom, you got 800,000, and then you go get a crib, you get a car. Your crib is 600,000. Then you get a car, you get some more cars, you get some jewelry. Next thing you know, you negative 200,000. Now they ain't there pounding your guts out like you getting raped in the pen, and then they tell you, nigga, here, smoke this coke or take this drug, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. What you like? Alcohol? You like weed? You like primos? You like crack, nigga? Cocaine? What? You know, fentanyl, nigga. Like they give you whatever you want, and you know, to soothe you, and then you pop back up on this tape, and you like, yeah, I'm getting all this money, but yeah, you're not telling how you got that money, the truth of how you got that money, right? So it just befuddles my brain to say, what you mean Y'all was afraid of the power that he had. The power? Man, you got me. Man, you should have. Can you imagine if you got homies from your hood, y'all from a gang, and y'all all up in the studio chilling, and then this nigga make a pass at you and all your gang is there, nigga, and you sit there and don't do nothing? Oh yeah, you faking the fun. You think imagine Kendrick Lamar up in the studio and Puff make a move on him. What you think gonna happen to Puff? See, Nipsey in the studio with Puff. Puff make a move on Nipsey. What you think gonna happen to Puff? Power? The power that you humans gave him. And then all of a sudden his twisted thoughts of, okay, I'm videotaping, I got dirt on him. Now I got dirt on a senator, some lawyers, some senators, some judges. Uh-oh. Everybody at the Diddy party. Cause all them Greeks. Everybody be this person said they wanted, this person put a post up on Facebook and said, if you had somewhere in the world that you would go for free right now, somebody could pay for you to go, where would you go right now? And all these black people put Greece. It's hilarious because Greek is the Greece, Rome. That's where all those homosexual Caucasian males were pedophiles were having sex with little boys, and Socrates was the one that said that that's an abomination, and that the Moors didn't teach us that's unrighteous, and they put Socrates in jail and gave him some poison for speaking against that. But all y'all want to go to Greece. Okay. Woo. Lord have mercy. So anyway, let me get back on track. So now you got all these Greeks coming, these Romans, these Europeans coming to these Puff parties. Now you got them on video, but they ain't even knowing. They just enjoying the party because they the ones that he's setting them up for. But you a straight man and he telling you, nigga, if you don't go in here and act like a hoe, nigga, your career is over, nigga. Ain't no more cars, ain't no more houses, ain't no more money for moms, ain't nothing. And you gotta go in there and prostitute your body now. You gotta sell your soul because of your flesh was trying to chase that, you know? I remember we was gonna get a record deal in Denver back in the days, and I know my crew probably still mad at me to this day, but I was like, I'm not signing that shit. And I never signed no contracts. Had a couple cats offer contracts like, hey man, I'm signing. I was like, nigga, you look like the devil. I ain't signing my soul. So I never signed no contracts. I just rapped for the love of hip hop, and that was it, you know. I could have did some things solo or whatever, but I got into other stuff. Life happened, you know, but oh no. So when y'all say people got power, you know, this is how America set you up to be stupid, because the power that you give is the power that they have. No one has no power over you unless you give them power. Meaning, like, you can go and tell somebody your story, and then next thing you know, they like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember, like, one time me and my ex-girl, we went and we was going to her cousin's crib, her aunt's house. And the grandma lived there, all the cousins, a couple cousins lived there, grandma, aunt, uncle. And so anyway, it's a big crib up in Aurora. So we go over there, and my stepson, Key, he go, hey Dad, I spend the night with Ace and them. And I'm like, yeah, why not? I had to come get you early in the morning because you ain't got no clothes or whatever. But yeah, you can stay over here tonight. I'll just come get you in the morning, bring you back so you can get cleaned up. He's like, all right. And then the girl was like, what'd I tell you? And he was like, oh yeah. Then he said the shit out loud. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you told me I couldn't spend the night because Ace and them got ringworms. Everybody looked at them two, and I was standing, and I looked, and we all was looking at them two like, what the hell? And then I thought, oh, well, we can't go in there because they got ringworms. So I was like, all right, y'all, we about to go, man. I don't know what. What? Hold on. And I just walked back. I was like, hold on, man. I walked back outside and just did like this, like, come on, come out the house. Because she didn't tell me. She told him earlier she was running her mouth and he was there with her. And I guess she was running her mouth on the phone to whoever she was talking to and was talking about they had ringworms. So, and told Key he couldn't spend the night, you know. So when they told her that, they gave her that power over them. You know, you can't give people information because they're gonna use that information against you. That's where the power comes from. What information do you give up? And what position do you put yourself in? So I want y'all to think about that, y'all future rappers and singers or actors, whatever, you know. Just remember, it's their game. And if you sign a contract, you in bed like everybody else. All of them. Unless you bounce around. You got to bounce around the outside. Just pick up a little bit, pick up a couple million, and then invest over here and make 20 million, and then invest over there and make 100 million, and then you don't even need that industry because black people have not saved their money and put all their money together to get their own studio. You got Tyler Perry running shit. This man, please, by himself. How come it ain't, you know, Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, Dave Chappelle? They could have had you know what I mean? They could have built a studio somewhere, a movie studio somewhere. You know, big old, like Hollywood. They could have picked Atlanta and just boom, made it, you know. And but we don't put our money, we don't pool together. So one person gets their money and they so-called power, and then they start exploiting people, and people go for it, you know, and it's your own fault when you go in there. So you got to pay attention. If you want to go in there, man, you're going to be a hoe. You're going to be a prostitute. Physically. Think about that if that's what you really want to do. So I'm done. I just wanted to share what I thought, man, and because I was just like, ain't no way he had no power unless y'all gave him power. That means y'all went to him. That means y'all went to sign contracts. Y'all allowed him to grope y'all. Y'all allowed him to molest y'all. Y'all allowed this. You never said no. Nah, hell no, nigga, you tripping. You never fucked him up. You never swung on that nigga. Grab your ass and you didn't punch him in the mouth type. You know, like, anyway, I'm done with it. It ain't my business. I just want to it ain't my business. I don't give a damn. I ain't got a dog in the fight. I don't give a damn what happened to Puff Daddy. I don't give a damn if he innocent or guilty. I don't give a damn about the people involved, because like I say, they went and got involved with him. So they knew what was happening. They knew the consequences, so I don't feel sorry for none of them. Unless they was little kids and they didn't know, and their mamas and their daddies exploited them and didn't take care of them up the way, like Orlando Brown situation types, something like that. Yeah, then I feel sorry for them. But you grown 2022, you trying to get into hip hop, and then you let a nigga molest you, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So just know that everything ain't what it seemed to be. Sometimes the illusion is more real than reality. We gone. One love.